Hi, I'm Courtney. I was the STEAM Learning Assistant for the Jaffrey Public Library during the summer of 2019.
Hi, I'm Tiffany, and I was the Summer Learning Assistant for the Jaffrey Public Library during the summer of 2019.
This summer, we incorporated the library's previously existing Code Club and made it into Code Club Remastered. The base of this program was the same, with using computers to create code. However, we also added in new ways of learning the basics of code without actually typing. This ranged from Ozobots, where you either draw with markers or your finger on an iPad to create tracks for robots to follow, to Cubetto, a preschool-friendly robot that follows a path you plug in. We also had a board game, Robot Turtles, Sphero, another type of robot, and some Lego-based activities which taught important aspects of coding like loops, functions, and bug testing. It was really cool to see the community be so receptive to the Code Club since we saw people of all ages learning and creating cool projects. The actual technology was really incredible to see too. Some of the things that were able to be coded were really genuinely impressive.
This year's STEAM Labs mostly focused around all things 3D printing. Not only did we utilize our 3D printer, but also 3D pens. We were able to use different software to create new designs to send to the printer, and we learned what issues can arise if a mistake is made. And with the 3D pens, everyone young and old were able to come together and figure out what 3D making was all about without the complications and intimidation from the software required for the printer. We also had specialty programs such as electromagnetism, upcycling, kitchen chemistry, and an ultimate edition where we combined most of what we learned over the summer into one grand program. I love seeing how well everyone responded to the different programs, even when things didn't go exactly as planned. We kept a positive attitude and turned it into a lesson. During our kitchen chemistry program, we learned that 4 microwaves and an oven all plugged in at once is something that the circuits can sometimes not handle. Throughout that issue, we were able to tie it back into the electricity program that we had and learned what the best course of action was. The sense of community that these programs had was astounding as we came together and enjoyed our time together.
This summer was not my first time working at the library. In fact, I worked here last summer as a learning assistant. Since I've had a bit of experience under my belt when it comes to this sort of programming, working for events like the summer kickoff or the summer learning finale were not as foreign to me as they were before. I was able to have a bit more control over the programs we did, where I could create the activities that would be presented there, so that bit of experience was really nice.
During this summer, I was able to see a completely different side of the library. I was a learning assistant during the spring, but my main goal then was to create videos and work more internally in the library. Versus over the summer, I worked almost completely in the public. I met many new people and remained social even on the days that there weren't programs. I feel like starting out in a more reserved role in the library helped me see how the library ran and better prepared me for the summer.
I definitely think that the summer learning program should happen again. As someone who worked here last summer, I thoroughly enjoyed it as much as I did the first time around. Even though some aspects changed from last year to now, the experience of being a learning or STEAM assistant is really valuable.
I absolutely think that this program should happen again. I had so much fun this summer being able to be a part of programs that were equally fun and educational, as well as seeing how much fun everyone was having as they participated in both Code Club and STEAM Lab.
Thank you to the Jaffrey Public Library, Millipore Sigma, and the generous individuals who donated for giving us this great opportunity.